Hi, welcome again. Welcome back to the Ani Marie YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you're here and you're hanging with me and you're being with me and you're loving me as I'm loving you, and we're talking and we're showing and we're teaching and we're learning. I love you guys. Today we're talking about liars. We are talking about liars. I've not have spoken about this in a motivation yet. Hopefully we can crack some codes and we can begin to understand who liars are, the different perspectives of them, their different thoughts, their different ideas, how they think and stuff like that. So we can come to a place that we can spot them in our lives to make sure they're not a part of it, and also for us not to become one, right? So I hope that you enjoyed this. Please subscribe to Ani Marie if you haven't yet. And I really love your comments and your likes. So please like the video and comment and share. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so today's topic we're talking about is liars. We're going to break down the 4 different types of liars that we deal with every day in life. Some you may know, some you may not know, some you have experienced, some you may not have experienced. So a liar means a person who lies. So what is a lie? A lie is an intentional false statement. That means I know what I'm saying is false, but I'm saying it anyway. I know what I'm saying is false, but I'm saying it anyway. And liars continually have false statements that they give intentionally. Oh, thank you, Aurora. Thank you, love. Sky Cam, hey, love. Lewis. Okay, so we're going to break this down. There is 4 types of liars. And I want you to see if you identify with any of these. And what I mean identify is not just with self. I'm talking about identify with people that you know in your life. It could be anybody. It could be a mother, father, sister, brother, aunt, uncle, grandparents, great-grandparents, children, boss, friends, family, whatever. All right, here we go. So 4 types. There's 4 types. There's 4 types of liars. One of them is deceitful liars. The second one is delusional liars. The next one is duplicitous liars. The next one is demoralized liars. All right. So when you deal with these types of liars, there's 2 things that are going on. You're dealing with facts, or what they believe is facts, or you're dealing with values. Deceitful liar is those who lie to others about facts. Okay? The deceitful liar is the liar that we're all used to. Cash, hey love. The deceitful liar is the liar that we're all used to. The little lies, it starts with a white lies, but then it could be over time. They're directly lying about a fact. Hey Renwick, hey Lawrence. When you're a deceitful liar, you come to a place that your lying requires you to learn to see things from other people, from other people's perspective. We're talking about liars. And right now, I know a lot of times I want you to examine self, but I'm going to give you a break today for you not to examine self. We're going to focus on that at the end. I really want you to get these 4 type of liars and the understanding of them and how they function, so you can spot them in your life. You might be real close. You even might be in bed with, and I mean intimate, and I'm talking about really close to, connected to someone that is a liar, and you don't even recognize it yourself. Thank you, Lola. Thank you, Aurora. Okay, I love everyone that's gifting, but I'm gonna try to get into this because I got a lot. All right, so the first type of liar that I'm gonna talk about is the deceitful liar. This type of liar affects others. I'm a deceitful liar. When I affect myself, I'm going into delusional liar. That means I'm lying to myself. But we're going to talk about deceitful liars. Deceitful liars deals with the other person. Okay? A deceitful liar, their lying requires you to learn to see things from other people's perspectives. Psychologists call this the theory of the mind. So deceitful liars, they will begin to study you. They may say that they love you. They may say that you're their friend, but they begin to study you, your actions, your character, what you like, what you don't like. And this type of liar begins to learn some things, to see some things from your perspective. Okay, come on now, Rican. We're going to go somewhere and you're going to start recognizing these liars that are in your life. We're talking about the deceitful liar. Deceitful liar begins to study you like a book. They begin to study you like a school. They see your every action, your every will, your every move. And with that very thing, then they begin to come to a place that they get into someone's head in order to tell them exactly what they want to hear. Oh, I know there's some people out there that deal with people like that. If you have dealt with deceitful liars, I want you to put a 1 in the comments. If you have dealt with a deceitful liar, somebody that goes to the point that they study you so much. Miss Reed, Purple Rain, I love you guys. I want you to put a 1 in the comments if you dealt with deceitful liars. They begin to say that they love you, be around you long enough so they can get into your mind, so they can tell you what you want to hear. Not what the truth is, not what the facts are, but they decide, come on now, come on, vegan. That's right, One Eye. Come on. They tell you what you want to hear. Not whether you want to hear what the fact is. You want to hear what truth is. Come on, loyal liars. You better go ahead, Miss Reed. That's what deceitful liars are. They will fight tooth and nail to begin to study who you are, so that when they learn who you are, they will be able to get into your head. And if they could get into your head and figure out how you think, then they could deliver the lies so you can believe it. Well, that part. They will understand you to get in your head that they can deliver the lie so that you can believe it. They begin to benefit from your feelings, your characteristics, what you love, what you like, what you don't like. Come on, Dimples 15. Yes, love. What you like, what you don't like. And they begin to start studying these things and laying some things out and taking notes for self. It's not for you to help you because they love you to make you better. No. I'm studying you not to love you better. I'm studying you so I can control you, because if I could get in your mind, then I can tell you what you want to hear. And as long as I can control you by being in your mind, then you cannot control yourself or how you feel about me. I know this might be a little bit too hard for some people, because we might be waking up right now and recognizing, come on, Sunshine, come on, Dimple. We might be waking up right now saying, man, I woke up this morning next to somebody that is a deceitful liar. They scheme. They're like snakes to study how I am. They don't really care about my growth, but they care about their own. So they begin to study me and speak the words. They speak my language, but they're not from where I'm from. I'm going to say that one more time. Come on, sexy vegan. Come on, Aurora. They speak my language, but you're not from where I'm from. I heard that dialect before, but I don't remember you growing up in my town. I heard that dialect before, but from what I was told, you grew up in the South, but you sound like you're from New York. The language you're getting on where we can communicate, but there's something that is underlining that isn't lining up. You are pretending, you are deceiving me with your words, and it's not who you are. Okay, I'm jumping a little bit further because that's getting into duplicitous liars. But we're going to stick on deceitful. So deceitful, they begin to study you. Their lying requires to learn some things from other people's perspectives. Okay, so give me more of an example, Candy. What do you mean by deceitful liars? What I mean by deceitful liars, thank you, Lola, thank you, Dimple, thank you, One Eye. What I mean by deceitful liars is, I know that you like vegan food. Let me just put it this way. I'm gonna use sexy vegan for example. Nola, welcome forward, love. I love you so much. I'm gonna use Sexy Vegan as example. If I want to deceitfully lie to Sexy Vegan, I'm going to bring her a meal that I cook that I know is not vegan, right? But when I give her this meal, she says, "Oh, this meal looks delicious. Is it vegan?" I'm gonna say, "Yes, it's vegan. I use this, I use that. Everything that I'm listing is vegan," knowing that I use chicken broth, knowing that there's some type of meat contents in what I have, but I'm speaking everything that I know she likes to hear. This will lower your blood pressure. This is going to give you beautiful skin. This is alkaline vegan. We're dealing with, I have non-hybrids in my meals. This is a language that she speaks. So she's accepting what she's hearing because I am a skilled, deceitful liar. I studied what you like. I studied what you like to hear. I'm getting in your head in order to tell you something, what you like to hear as a lie, so it can benefit me. So now she eats this meal. Now she sees, okay, this is my friend. And now she begins to welcome me in her circle. I have lied and been deceitful to her to advance myself in her life. Do you guys hear me? Do you get what deceitful liars do? Deceitful liars study, they get in your head, and they speak things to you that you want to hear that advances self. Greetings, Nola, Beauty Pray, or Libra Beauty playing for you. Okay, there we go. Did I miss something? Nola said, Nola, I love you, Nola. I love you, Goddess. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, One Eye. So, welcome forward. I'm listening. Okay, all right, One Eye. Great, Nola, Libra Beauty. Yes, I love the love. Okay, so that's the deceitful liar. It's a liar, those who lie to others about facts. Okay, those who lie to others about facts. I know that this is not a vegan meal because I did not use all vegetables and all fruit. There is animal byproducts in it. There is animal in it. I lied directly telling you that it's not because there's something that I want from this person. So I'm going to give them what they like to hear. Miss Legs, hey love. Okay, let's keep going. The next liar that we're going to talk about, because we're talking about there's 4 parts, and 2 of those parts have to deal with others. I'm sneaking on the phone, so I won't comment after this. Awesome, Nola. Keep listening and message me later on WhatsApp and let me know what you think, love. Okay, so out of the 4 types of liars, 2 of those types of liars deal with others, and we're going to deal with that first before we deal with liars to self. Okay, the first one was deceitful liars. Deceitful liars are those who lie to others about facts. The next liar that we're talking about, Mama J, the N, hey brother, is duplicitous liars. Duplicitous liars. Duplicitous liars are those who lie to others about their values. What about that, Candy? What does that mean? Those who lie to others about their values. The word duplicitous comes from a Latin word that means twofold. So we all know about these type of liars. Twofold, what does that mean? Two-faced, double-minded. That means I'm going to say something and do something else. Come on, Aurora. Now, this type of liar can be worse than someone lying about facts. Why do you say that, Candy? It can be more corrosive than lying to somebody about facts. What do you mean? It's worse than a deceitful liar? Yes, it's worse than a deceitful liar because you're technically deceiving me about who you are, and then I go in bed with you. I mean by living a life with you, whether it's a best friend, whether it's a spouse, whether it's a mate, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's a boss. I begin to entwine you into my life, and somewhere along the lines, actions speak louder than words. I'm going to say that one. Come on, JJ. We hear about it all the time. Lukewarm Christians. Whatever way the wind blows, you're blowing, honey. You told me that you're strong, but when the wind blows to the north, you blow north. When the wind blows to the south, you blow south. When the pressure is on, love, you begin to melt. You told me that you was gold, which takes a certain degree of a temperature to begin to to melt. You told me that you was a gold medal, but you're not, love. You are melting as if you were plastic. The pressure begins to rise. We turn the heat on in the oven and you begin to buckle, love. You told me that you were strong enough to get through. You told me that you had some self-confidence on the inside. You even told me that you had self-love. But everything that you preach about isn't what you live. And that is what a duplicitous liar is. And this duplicitous liar, thank you, sexy vegan. Yes, love. This duplicitous liar is the two-faced liar. It's the double-minded man. It's the one that is twofold. They say something and they do something else. Oh, I'm loyal to you. I will keep what you say. Ah, thank you, sexy vegan. Hey, yo, baby. Thank you, loves. I will keep what you say. I will understand. But on the other end, when I get around my friends, hey, no sleep, Purple Rain, thank you, love. When I get around my friends, I start speaking about what we talked about in private. You tell me that you're loyal, but your actions show otherwise. You tell me that you're trustworthy, but the money I gave to you to save, you used it on something to wear. There is something going on. So that's what a duplicitous liar is. A duplicitous liar is those who lie to others about their values. I function in unconditional love. I'm trustworthy. I'm honest. All these things that we begin to accept and then we create a life to, and somewhere along the lines we recognize what they said to us. So duplicitous liars, it comes from twofold. This can be worse than lying about facts. They're telling people what kind of person they are so that they can count on them to act a certain way. Ooh, come on, Lola, that part. Do you hear me? Duplicitous liars, they tell people what kind of person they are so they can be counted on for them to act a certain way. I'm going to say that one more time. Duplicitous liars, they begin telling people what kind of person they are so they can count on me to act certain ways. Duplicitous liars is telling people, they're people that tell people what kind of person they are so they can count on me to act in certain ways. I'm going to tell you I'm trustworthy, but I really am not. So now this person believes that I'm trustworthy because of what I've said to them about my character, that they give me money so they can save. I can't save money, Candy. I'm going to give you this money, Candy, because you can save it for me. I know you told me that you're trustworthy, so I want you to hold this money for me because I know if I hold it, I'll spend it. No problem, no problem. But you gave Candy all the money. Now Candy's using the money that Candy's supposed to be saving. And now when it's time, when you need the money to put down payment on the house, I got to say, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I don't have your money. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what they do. I'm going to lie to you about who I am so you could put me in a certain position. And what makes this worse, thank you, what makes this worse than others is that then a liar that is being deceitful is that this can happen and be exposed after a long period of time. I've been friends with this person for years. We've been friends for 10 years, 15 years, and they've told me that they are this way, but every time they say something, their actions don't line up with who they say they are. Come on now, and their actions don't line up with who you say you are. You say that you're patient, but every time when something doesn't go your way, you start cursing everyone out. I don't understand. You say that you learned this patient thing, but when I look at you in your life and your reactions to what happens to you, you're living like another person. And I'm not talking about mental health issues where this person is being duplicious. I'm talking about people that choose to mentally with a sane mind. That's not schizophrenic. That's not none of these places that we will have health issues when we deal with a psychiatrist. No, this is somebody purposely knowing with the sane mind, acting one way, saying that they're one way and doing something else. You know you can't be trusted that more than a hole in the wall, but you still are telling people that you're trustworthy and you're lying about it. So you're being duplicious about who you are, and you are lying. You are lying about it. You're lying about your value. You're lying about your character. When you begin to lie about your values, that's deep. When you lie about your values, it undermines basic trust. When you lie, come on, you see me. Come on, love. When you lie about, I seen you was on my brother's panel, Native A. Shout out to Native A. Awesome brother, free energy, agriculture, everything, flat earther. I gotta shout that out. You know it. Yes, you see me. I seen you on there. You see me. Welcome forward, King. Welcome forward. You are welcome in the circle. Pathological, deceitful, deceptive liar. There you go, Aurora. They're being deceitful about the things that they're doing. They're being deceitful about their own values. That is what a duplicitous liar does. All right. Duplicitous liars are our limited view on the person that you are. Oh, I'm going to go there. Duplicitous liars is the liars that are two-faced. They say something and they do something else. When people begin to lie about their values and who they are, they limit your view on their character. And when they limit your view on their character, you begin to put them in certain places that they shouldn't be. I'm going to say that again. You begin to put these people in certain places in your life that they shouldn't be. If I knew you wasn't trustworthy, I would have never asked you to marry me. If I knew you wasn't trustworthy, I wouldn't allowed you in my house. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why duplicitous liars are dangerous. They're dangerous because they begin to lie and undermine their own value to make you treat them a different way. And when you treat them a different way, you put them in different positions that can affect you long term. Do I got somebody that hears me in here? Have we dealt with these type of people before? Come on, Purple Rose. We have Emperor. Welcome forward, King. We have dealt with these people before. Come on, Sexy Vegan. They have lied. Come on, Brad. Good day. Welcome forward. Yes, we have dealt with duplicitous liars. They lie to us about their true value and character, so they say something and do something else. Double-minded people, two-faced people. You tell me that you love me in one sentence, and in the next sentence, you're plotting with the people and my haters to make sure I have a downfall. You love me in 1 second and tell me you love me unconditionally, and you put all out on the line, but then on the other hand, I see you sitting at a table with my enemies plotting my downfall. These are duplicitous liars. They are the ones that lie on their own. I know you hear me, Nola. They're ones that lie on their own value and their own character so they could get in a position in your life and be a whole ass another person. I don't recognize who you are, honey. You told me you were my best friend. Your mask fell off when you was going up the stairs. You told me that you love me and that you're my husband, but love, you left your mask 5 years ago in the bathroom when you put your hands on me. Is anybody getting what I'm saying right now? Come on, Candace. We're talking talking about duplicitous liars, the one that lie about their values and their character just so they could get in. And when they get in tight with you, that's when they start getting exposed of this double mind. We start thinking and say they really was plotting against us all these years that they said that they loved us. You really was looking for my downfall and didn't want me to grow for the last 10 years that you said that you love me. And is there anybody out there say, let's come on, goddess, come on, Purple Rain, come on, Candace, I know you hear me, Nola. I'm talking, is there anybody out there that can be just a little bit real? We don't want to deal with it. We don't want to call them duplicitous. We don't want to say that they're deceitful liars because it puts some accountability on our life that we put them in the positions that they are now. We were so blindly in love that we placed them in positions they was not supposed to be in the first place. Oh, come on now. Come on now. I know I said I was going to talk about people being liars, but of course, if we allowed these liars in our life, somebody is responsible. Somebody is responsible to have let them in. Do you guys hear me? The word of the Most High says, my beautiful Barbie, I love you. The word of the Most High says that they cannot enter in unless they are invited. The demons cannot begin to rest, begin to dwell, unless they have gotten an invitation. Somebody sent out that manipulation be strong. Come on, goddess. That manipulation be strong. That's what I'm saying. It goes a little bit deeper with these duplicitous liars, because these duplicitous liars are technically deceitful liars, but they're so deceitful because they know how to get in your mind so they can make you believe that they are this type of value, they are this type of character. They study and learn who you are to become deceitful liar about their own values. Man, that's deep. They become so skilled that they know how to get into your mind. Come on, Candace. They know how to get into your mind, and they know how to say, okay, this is what they like to hear. And now I know that what he like. Now I know what this king likes to hear. Now I know what this queen likes to hear. Now I'm going to deceive them what they like to hear about my character, which I really am not. I'm going to lie to them about my values and give them what they like to hear, even though I know it's not what I am, so they can believe who I am and put me in certain positions in their life, but yet my actions will speak louder than words. I will cover it up as much as I can until I will be exposed. And that is what I'm talking about. Without it, a demon can be let in without an invite, deceiving. Come on, goddess. That's what the word says. That's what the word says. So we got to be accountable for the invitation. Who gave and who written and who printed out the invitation? Why are you mad at the liar? I'm jumping ahead of myself. Why are you mad at the liar, king? Why are you mad at the liar, queen? They was personally invited. Who does it say at the bottom of the invite? Is that your name, king? Did you invite them in? Queen, is that your name on the bottom of the invite? That you have invited them in. You have invited them in. So we got to take some accountability for the liars that we have active in our life. So we talked about deceitful liars. We talked about duplicitous liars. They limit our view on who they are because they lied about their values, their character. So they limited our view on who they are. So we put them in positions they shouldn't have been in. They're people even that we shouldn't even have spoken to longer than a hello, but they've been in our life for 10 years. That's what I'm talking about. These duplicitous liars, two-faced, double-minded, these liars. All right. So those are two types of liars. Now we're going to get a little bit deeper. And now those two types of liars deal with others. Now these two types of liars deal with self. And the first one we're going to talk about is the delusional liar. The delusional liar is those who lie to themselves about facts. I have related this delusional liar to someone that really has limited self-love. All right. Now we're talking about the delusional liar. I take the delusional liar and I relate it directly to someone that has low self-love. Why do you say that, Candy? Let's go into it. Delusional liars are those who lie to themselves about facts. Remember, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. If I'm going to lie on myself, then for sure I'm going to lie on my neighbors. And that means that I do not love myself. Okay. So we're going to talk about, come on, you see me. Thank you, love. Thank you, Nola. Delusional liars deal with self-deception. Delusional liars, honey buns, delusional liars deal with self-deception. Delusional liars, they never want to be wrong. If you have dealt with a delusional liar before, I want you to put a hand up in the comments. Whatever hand you choose, double hand or fist, I don't care what it is, hand up, hand raised. If you have dealt with a delusional liar in your life, I want you to put a hand up. Thank you. Thumbs up. There you go. Thank you, DJ Chosen. Thank you, Purple. Thank you, Goddess. I want you to put a hands up if you've dealt with somebody that is dealing with self-deception. You was in the room with them. They were there. Come on, Kizzo. They was there. They was there. You was with them. There was witnesses. We even have it on videotape. It was recorded, screen record, video record, camcorder, whatever you want to, what do they call that? Ring light record. Anyway, pet cam, every which way it was recorded, and they still are saying what happened didn't happen. Self-deception. How can I show you footage? I've done it before. All that. Come on now, you see. I've done it before. Delusional liars lie so much they believe their own lies. They lie so much, Aurora, that they want to and they choose to believe their own lies. That's why they lie so much. We've been there before. Mr. X, hey love. Delusional liars deal with self-deception. I have shown someone on a videotape of a camera inside a house that said, you did this and you put it there. You didn't, and they still denied that they did it. How can somebody do that? How can you show them live, full evidence, receipts and all, and they still say it didn't happen? Lying is the reality. Go ahead, Kizzo. Come on. Right, DJ Chosen. That's what we're talking about. Why is it their reality, Kizzo? Because they would rather, this is how deep it gets, they would rather lie, even if they're proven wrong, and have evidence than to be wrong. They would rather lie, even if there's evidence against them, so that they cannot be wrong. These people do not want to be wrong. These delusional liars, most of them don't want to be wrong. What else? They're uncomfortable with truth. And one of the main reasons why, come on, Travell, come on, Nola. And one of the main reasons why they are delusional liars is because they do not want to be hurt. I'm going to get somewhere with this. Delusional liars never want to be wrong, because if I become wrong, then I could be in a position of being hurt. And if I'm hurt, then I'm going to feel this pain that I felt before. And I'd rather lie all about it. I don't care if you got me on camera. It doesn't matter. If I lie, it feels better. Oh, that part. Nola, you gain more when you can just admit you're wrong. Right, you gain more. You gain more. But their lying is a defense mechanism so that they won't feel hurt. It's a wall. that they build around themselves because they don't want to feel that pain. They don't want to feel hurt. They don't want to feel lower than they have already esteemed themselves, which is already a lie. There's lies and truth, but the truth is a lie to them. Right, DJ Chosen. Come on now. Hey, I like that. Sweet. Right. There. What? There is lies. Their lies is truth, but the truth is a lie to them. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. These delusional liars. Smart. Welcome forward, love. These delusional liars. They don't care. They don't want to be wrong, because it will bring them to a place to be uncomfortable. And if they're uncomfortable, then they can't protect themselves from hurt. They can't protect themselves from fear. They would rather live a life of a lie than to ever feel the feeling of pain again. You see that? Real eyes realize real lies. Come on, you see. Yep. That's why we're talking about it, because then we're going to be able to spot them. We're going to be able to spot them and not put them in these positions in our life where they will affect our life as a whole. Okay? So now we're talking about delusional liars with self-deception. These people would rather self-deceive themselves. They would rather deceive themselves than to feel pain from being wrong. They would rather deceive themselves from feeling pain of the truth. Because maybe, listen to me, maybe I chose to not get your brakes done. Listen to me. Look how deep this is. This goes deep. Because this delusional liars, there's something, come on, Candace. There's something about it. Thank you, Smart. Thank you, love. There's something about it. Their self-love isn't there. Be careful of delusional liars. The foundation of their delusion it comes from the lack of self-love. So a delusional liar was supposed to do somebody's brakes in their family. The delusional liar, I'm just going to say, the wife was supposed to do the daughter's brakes. The daughter gets into an accident because her brakes are not working. She doesn't have brakes anymore. There's no brake pad. The daughter's in the hospital. The mother comes to the hospital and she says to the daughter, I just did the brakes, knowing that she didn't, but it makes her feel better. So she says, I just did the brakes. I'm going to go talk to them. They must have really not have did it, but I paid for it. Knowing she doesn't have a receipt, knowing that she never went, knowing all this, she makes up this huge story. It's a delusional liar that to make this delusion so that she can be able to feel comforted and not feel the pain from the decision that she has made. Do you see that? That's a delusional liar. They have self-deception. I did do the brakes, knowing that they didn't. And it's not so much knowing that they didn't. They have decided they did and it never happened. I know people like that in my life today. People that have so low self-esteem, so low self-love for self. They have so much low self-love for themselves that they believe things that never happen. It's that deep that they begin to lie about stuff so it could comfort them. Yeah. My beautiful Voodoo. I love you. I love you, Voodoo. She's so gorgeous. Okay, so they begin to lie about things that did not happen, and they believe their own lie. They believe their own lie because it comforts them. It allows them not to feel pain. A delusional liar does these things so they don't have to face fear. And their fear is the pain that they'll feel by giving the truth. Oh, that part. The delusional liars don't want to face fear because if they face fear, they're going to have to deal with the pain that comes from the truth. Hey, Dre. Don't like Eddie. Right. King, hey, love. Rico, hey, love. Welcome forward. All right. And the last liar we're going to talk about today, we talked about 4. Queen Ed, hey, love. Welcome forward, Queen. Hi, love. Rico, thank you, love. The last one we're going to talk about is the demoralized liar. And this is the delusional liar has to deal with a liar to self, to themselves, and a demoralized liar is a liar that deals with themselves. A demoralized liar is those who lie to themselves about their values. What do you mean by that, Candy? I'm saying that I'm lying to myself, saying that I'm patient. But I just cursed the drive-through guy out because he took a little bit longer just to say that he wanted some extra mayo. But I cursed him out. But I'm telling myself that I'm patient. The way I talked to my mother was sideways and backwards like somebody in the street. But I said to myself, come on, Care Bear. But I said to myself, I didn't speak to you any wrong way. How I spoke to you was right. I was just giving you the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You see, something like that. I am demoralizing myself to make me look better when that's not the case. I'm not dealing with the truth about, call him out. Come on, Lola. I'm not dealing about the truth about who I am. Do not demoralize yourself and attach the Most High's name on it. I don't know who this is for, but he just brings this to my thoughts and this speech right now. Yes, Lola. Right? I have been this person before. Care Bear, thank you, love. Can we be real? Can we be a little bit real, beautiful about ourselves? Can we be some type of transparent? I was demoralized, a liar, a whole lot of my life. Just forget a little bit. I acted like something that I wasn't. I said, and I'm telling you, do not attach your demoralized lying self to the Most High. What do you mean by that, Candy? Don't sit there and say, well, I ain't patient and I speak the truth because I speak the truth and the Most High made me this way. That's how God made me, so he knows how he made me, so that's how I'm gonna be. What? You better get out of here. That's a lie from the pit of hell. The Most High didn't make you like that. That's how you chose to be. Don't attach your demoralized lies to the Most High. No, he's asked you to be patient and kind. What are you talking about? Hello? The word says be patient and kind. So now you're telling me the Most High lies? I'm not understanding what you're saying. No, yeah, he knows who you are and he knows you're a hot ass mess. So that's why he says, come to him who will set you free. He says that I will fix you. I will help you. I will perfect you. Try to justify the sin in the Bible. You better go ahead, goddess. You want to sit there. He said, come to this water that you may be washed clean. Why would he need to clean you if you ain't dirty? Hello? Do not attach your mess to the Most High. Come on now, DJ Chosen and Goddess. Don't attach your mess to the Most High and say this is how he made me. No, he has given us the free will, a decision, a mind to choose. He says, choose me or choose sin. Honey, you've been living in sin. He knows what your wrongs are. He knows the deepest, darkest parts of your heart, and he still loves you. That doesn't mean that he accepts how you are. He just loves you unconditionally. That's why he's still there. Don't get it twisted. Come on, free will. You better go, Nisi. You better say that thing, love. Come on now. Lotus, welcome forward. Thank you for the wash. You better go ahead, DJ Chosen. Come on, right. Let's talk some truth in here. I know some people don't want to hear it. Well, the Lord knows that's how he made me. You know, I'm shady. I'm petty. Nah, the nigga, they didn't make you like that. You better stop it. Don't attach that to anybody else's name. That's not what he called you to be. He called you to live life and that more abundantly. He said that you shall heal nations nations, not by your actions and not just by your words, but by your aura, you shall heal nations. I didn't see that in the word, Candy. He said, you shall do greater things than I have. He has created you in his image. That's why he did not call you to be petty, because he wasn't. He didn't call you to be shady, because he's not shady. What he says is what is, and what shall be forever and ever and evermore. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's the Most High that I serve, and that's the Most High that you come from. So don't attach that mess to the God that I serve, that is your Father, because that's not who he is. Jesus. Because that's not who he is. Don't do it and justify your low frequency and your low life living to who he is. That is not who he is. That's right. That's him, right? We love it when he speaks, because he had that for somebody. Don't keep attaching him. Oh, he made me so he knows who I am. Yes, he knows who you are and all your mistakes in who you are. Come to the water that will wash you clean. He will never, ever deny you from being washed. That's why he does know who you are. Like Ava would say, she going in, you all, let's go, right? Right. It's the throw chakra for me. Yes, I am. Right, DJ Chosen. Oh, with the writing emoji. She going in, y'all. Y'all better catch it. Catch it while you can. People make their self that. Come on, Travell. Scalp, hello. Ah, thank you, King. Right. Thank you, DJ Chosen. Yeah, that's why I love my king support. Come on now. Y'all know I love my kings. Queen. Yo, come on. Come on, Goddess. Gems dropped heavy. Come on, Star Boy. Come on. Yeah, he knows your mess. That's why he has the soap that knows how to clean it off. He knows your mess. That's why he has the tools to fix it. He knows what you are and your imperfections. That's why he is made perfect in all he does. That's why. Come on, that's right. Big body energy. That's what we're talking about, Goddess. Nola, come on, that knockout, right? That knockout. That's what we're talking about. So don't attach your demoralizing liar self to the Most High. He does not stamp of approval any of it. He actually knows who you are more than anybody else. He even knows who you are more than you do yourself. And he still's calling you to be washed. Come to the water to be made whole. Dive in the water that you shall live this life and this everlasting life, and that more abundantly. That's what he's saying. Come on now. You know better than you know. Yes. Know you better than you know yourself. You better go ahead, sexy. There is nothing that I can hide. Come on, baby. That's right, love. There is nothing that I can hide from the Father that has created me. The Most High that's in heaven, that has designed this thing called life for me. I cannot hide it from him because he designed it. He actually etched and inscribed in every single detail the intricate and small and delicate parts of my heart. He has made it the very things that I don't want to expose to the world, because they'll treat me like garbage. They'll treat me like trash. They'll step on me, spit on me, abuse me, use me. He knows those very things, and his love has not changed for me. His love has not wavered for me. He loves me unconditionally with that unconditional love, and with the things that he knows. If the people that are in my life today that tell me they love me unconditionally, if they knew those deep dark things, they would treat me differently. And he has yet to do it to me. And that's why I serve him. And that's why he's my Father. And that's why my life is a life of worship. And that's why I won't deny his name. And that's why I love him the way I do. And that's why I sacrifice all. And that is why when I have nothing, I have everything. Because he is all I need. He is all I need. Come on, Candace. Come on, Lotus. Come on, Legs. Come on, Nola. Come on, DJ Chosen. Come on, Sexy. Come on, Goddess. All knowing, all seeing, all healing is the Most High. You better speak that thing, Lotus. Gratitude. Come on, Goddess. Thank you, Abba. Come on. That's right, Lola. Thank you, God. We could get a praise break right there. Thank you for who you are, because if you was like these people in the world, I would have took my life a long time ago. A matter of fact, I tried to at the age of 14, but you didn't let me because you said your life is not your own. Your life isn't even yours to take, Candy. At 14 years old, he stopped me from taking my own life in the bathroom, sitting in Indian style. I could remember it as if it was yesterday, in the bathroom with a knife to my wrist, because I felt like my own mother that birthed me in this world didn't love me. Who would ever love someone like me? And I sat there with the thing to my wrist to this day, and he stopped me from taking my life, saying it is not yours to take. It is not yours to take. And that's what we need to remember in this life that we deal with. When you feel it's so hard and you feel like you're so low and you feel like you ain't got value and worth, remember who owns you. Remember who is yours. I'm not talking about the people that let you down. I ain't talking about the ones that said they love you and stabbed you in the back. I ain't the ones that said they're your best friends and they jumping from the bullet for you and treated you all type of ways. I'm talking about the Most High, the creator of the heavens and the earth, and every star in the sky, and every person on this earth, and the air and species and plants and all. He is the one who loves you and says that you deserve this. I don't want to hear anyone saying, oh, I don't deserve Most High. I don't deserve what you did. No, you deserve it. Why do you think he gave you this destiny? He's calling you up. I'm calling you. I'm calling you. Man, just say yes. Just say yes. He's calling you. He's calling you. He's calling you. He's calling you. I'm calling you up to a higher frequency. I'm calling you up to another level, to a understanding that you get to where you understand that you deserve more, that you deserve it. I don't want you to go be on this low servant level. I said you are created in the image of me. Come on, religion. Stop being boxed in, telling me that I don't deserve this and I don't deserve that. We always turning down blessings and stuff. Woe is me. I can't, Most High, you doing? No, he has called you to be on that level so you can spread his love, so you can live in this great destiny, so you can change nations and change people. That's what he's done. Yes, you deserve it, because if you're living in his will, then you're doing his work, so you deserve the rewards of advancing the kingdom. Hello, what don't we get about that? Let's get out of this low place. It keeps us low. Oh, whoa, this, I don't deserve your love and all this craziness. Y'all better go somewhere with that religious stuff. He has called you up higher. I'm calling you. I'm calling you. I'm calling you up higher. I'm calling you up higher. There is more than I require of thee. If you think that you don't deserve, you're not gonna give anything. If you don't think that you deserve it, there's nothing to fight for. Did you ever think about that part? Thank you, Queen. Did you ever think about that part? If you don't feel like you deserve it, you're not going to fight for anything greater. And you think that's what the Most High is? The one level? He's a one level God? Is that what we're talking about? Because he sure enough ain't no one level God. Welcome forward, my King, Big Rig. I love you. I don't serve no one level God. I serve a God that has unlimited levels. Test him, taste and see. The word says that the Lord is good. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That means there's nothing impossible for the God that I serve. So I can't stay on this level saying I don't deserve. I got to start being about I deserve this thing. Oh, well, that's impossible, Candy. How could you have a school that is licensed by the government with a felony? That's impossible. I serve a God that does impossible things. How about that one? Yes, now I do have a school. I have the license right here that the government that tried to tarnish my name with this damn charge because I made one mistake gave me, that same government gave me a license for a school that I'm not supposed to have because I am a felon. Am I confusing you? Well, that's what my God does. He confuses people sometimes because his love and his power is not logical. It defies logic sometimes. That's the God that I serve. How about that? How about that? I serve a God that does the impossible. I will not, come on, Great Wiz, I will not go around and say I don't deserve this, I don't deserve that he's giving to me. Obviously, I deserved it. I deserve it because he gave me this life. He wants us to understand our value and worth. If we don't feel like we deserve the blessings that he's giving us, we will never truly understand what our worth is and our value is. And if we don't get to a place to understand our worth and our value, then we'll never get to a place to fulfill the promises that have been spoken over our life, fulfill the purpose that has been written for us before we was conceived in our mother's womb, and we will never get to experience that lifelong, beautiful, abundant destiny that he has for us. You're so much more, King, Queens. You're so much more when this light tells you that you are. You got to believe it. You got to feel it, man. Feel him, believe it, and feel it, and walk in it. You're so much more. You're so much more. You're so much more than any title you can give me. Mother, father, whoever is in your life, your children has said it to you. You're so much more. You're so much more. You're so much more. Believe it, walk in it, and live it. And all he is asking you to do is try your very best with a good heart that is turned towards him, and keep his commandments, and he will align the stars. He will align the stars for you, King and Queens. Do you hear me? Faith of a mustard seed will move mountains. Come on, sexy. I am that I say I am. Go ahead, goddess. I am goddess. You better speak that. Come on, Lotus. Whew. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. That's it. That's it. We talked about the four liars. I'm sorry. I get so passionate about it because I always tell you guys, King and Queens, that I've come into a place in my life. I love you, goddess. Hey, King, welcome forward. Lotus, I love you too. I come in a place in my life that I've been through a lot of things. I've been through a lot of things in my life. I mean, I could write novels and novels and novels. And the craziest part is the people, my king and queens, you could do the same thing. And that's where a place that I've recognized in my life, that when I see my king and queens, I don't just see you. I don't see Goddess. I don't see Lotus. I don't see Big Rig. I don't see a Native. I don't see DJ Chosen. I don't see DJ Cat. I don't see Queens. All my queens. I don't see you. See me. I don't see none of y'all. I see me. You know, you're gonna come to a place in your life that when you deal with people, you see yourself. And that's what helps you to love people unconditionally, because I can't get mad at the fornicator, and I can't get mad at the liar, and I can't get mad at the betrayer, and I can't get mad at the robber, and I can't get mad at the person that mistreated love, because that was me. I've been there. I will never be big enough to forget where I came from. Yeah, I grew from the things that I have experienced and the things that I've been through, but I will never, ever, ever in my life forget that part of me. When 15 years ago, I would kick, scream, and cry and tell you, this is who I am. If you don't like it, then leave. And if I was that same person that I was 15 years ago, That's funny to me. That's a joke to me, because I'm like, I don't, there's not one part of that person that I liked. Humility is so beautiful. Right, Lotus. So when I see you guys, I see myself. And I see myself, and that's why I love y'all so hard. You know what I mean? I love you so hard because I see myself. My Steph, I love you, Queen. I love you. Always have the utmost everything for you, always and forever. I love you, Steph. I see me. And I'm so passionate about the things I say and the motivations that I do, because I tell y'all this all the time. When I needed a candy in my life, I didn't have it. I was all alone. I just had him. You know, at the time, you feel like you're all alone. But as you grow, he brings revelation, and you see that he was there the whole time. It's like the Footsteps poem. You've seen one set of footprints and you thought it was you, but it was him carrying you. But a lot of times we're not able to understand that until he can release it to us, this revelation. And when we see the revelation, we say, I wasn't there by myself. You needed that time to get to where you are now. Right, Lotus? Right, Lotus? And I wouldn't be as strong as I was if I had people around me. And you're going to see that the hardest things that you go through in life feel like was the loneliest times in your life. And he has designed it that way so we can build strength, that we don't have to depend on anyone but him. Do you see that? I didn't have a candy to tell me I was worthy. I didn't have a candy to tell me that I was valuable. I didn't have no candy to tell me that you're going to get it together, girl. And there's somebody called the Most High and he loves you this way. And I didn't have somebody there for me to tell me that. So when he finally did, and I finally recognized that I have dedicated my life to tell as many people as possible all that I have learned, that they won't have to feel like how I felt. That they can know who they are. And know how real it is, and know how real he is. That everything that they have experienced is not their identity. Because we learn to live like that. We learn to let our experiences be who we are. Our experiences is just there to help us grow. They're not our identity. They're not who we are. I am Candy. I am Ani Marie. I am no one else. Receive and believe. Come on, I am Goddess. I am me. I'm not that toxic relationship. I ain't the abuse I experienced as a child. That's not me. Come on, Queen. Rid yourself of the sticker that people have given to you. Queen, I'm going to speak about that tomorrow. Identity. That's going to be my motivation for tomorrow. Rid yourself, Queen, of the sticker that says, hello, my name is. I forget what motivation I put that on. Rid yourself of that sticker. Oh, you're going to make me cry. I feel your passion deeply. Thank you, Lotus. Rid yourself of that sticker that says, hello, my name is. I don't remember what motivation that's from. Maybe Nola can remember. Somebody. That's in one of the motivations. Rid yourself of that sticker that you have been identifying, that crusty ass, wrinkle ass sticker that you have been putting on yourself every single time you wash your clothes, you get up in the morning, you put that sticker on that somebody says is who you are, says you're not worthy. Your mother said that when you was young. I'm saying that about myself. Your father not being there, you put that on. Your sister saying you wasn't good enough. Your brother, your spouse, saying that you will never amount to nothing. That same tag that you've been wearing your whole life that is just a sticker and doesn't represent you. You don't wash the sticker. You don't change the sticker. You keep the sticker, but you keep washing yourself. That means that that's not who you are. If you can take it off, then it's not you. So, Queen, recognize your worth, recognize your value, and don't let anyone tell you any different. Read what the Most High has said for you. There are greater things that you shall do than me. Then you have to be great, Queen. And you have to have value and you have to have worth. If the Most High's word, Queen, says to you that eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, nor has it entered into the hearts of man, all that I have prepared for you, you must be something great, Queen. You better look in the mirror and tell yourself, I am all that I can be. I am Queen. I will not let anyone treat me any different, act any different towards me, and I will not allow myself to do it either. I will be sitting here believing in my beauty, my worth, and my value. I am perfectly imperfect, and I will and am going to receive all that the Most High has for me. And you do that every single day, Queen, till you feel every single part of the words that you say. You might go a whole month shouting that in the mirror to yourself, and you might hit that 30th day, and that 30th day is the first time that you feel I am Queen. Not even everything you said, but you just feel that little part of I am Queen, and that's it. It's just the enough of a mustard seed of faith for you to begin, Queen, to understand who you are. That's all you need, and he will do the rest. Try your very best with a good heart, which keeping his commandments and your heart turned towards him, and he will do the rest. He didn't ask you to have it all together, Queen. He didn't ask you to have it all together, my king and queens. What you are is enough. As long as you're trying, that's enough for him to do what he has to do. Do you hear me? What is the point of having perfect people? Perfect people don't need a God. Stop trying to be perfect, because if you're trying to be perfect, that means you don't need him. Forget about being perfect and just be who he is. Thank you for this. I pray be there tomorrow for identity. Praying for you. Gratitude. I love you. I am Goddess. Thank you, love. All right. We're done. We're done. There's a last quote that I'm going to say that I wrote down that I feel like is very powerful. And this quote reads, and this has to do with liars. This quote reads, because remember, we have liars that lie to others, and we have liars that lie to self. Now listen to this. This quote says, above all, don't lie to yourself. The man who lies to himself and listens to his own lies comes to a point that he cannot distinguish the truth within him or around him. And he loses all respect for himself and others. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Absolutely amazing. Yes, you guys are everything. Was that not great? Now we understand who liars are. We understand how to deal with them. We understand how to spot them, what types of liars they are, why they do what they do. And now when we spot them in our life, then we know what we can do. We can put them in position, whether we want to keep them in our life or not. And also we know now that now we can prevent us from being a liar, us ourselves. So is that not awesome? Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for coming again. If you haven't seen me before, welcome, welcome, welcome. I thank you for sharing and sharing your time and listening and learning. I love you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to Ani Marie YouTube channel if you haven't yet. And also like and comment and share. And I love you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Have a beautiful, amazing, fantastic, extraordinary day. Love you guys.